Thank you for joining us on Your City in 5. I'm Ricky Saillas. Let's talk about your tax dollars at work. El Paso City Council recently adopted the budget for the 2017 fiscal year. Here's what this means for you, the taxpayer, and our community.
I think it's a very solid budget, so we addressed a lot of the needs and the wants of not only the council, but the community as well.
After weeks of hard work and budget revisions, the 2017 fiscal year budget has been approved.
So we're able to cut the budget from the original budget, and I think this budget does represent all 8 districts.
The budget addresses all of the priorities outlined by City Council: public safety, such as fire and police needs, quality of life bond projects, aging city vehicles, city streets, as well as a focus on animal services and raises for city employees. This year's budget has a property tax rate increase of less than 3 cents, which means that a person who owns a $100,000 home will pay about $30 a year in additional property taxes to the city. Those who are over 65 or disabled will see an increase of about $18 per year. The tax increase will be used to pay for salary increases and benefits for firefighters that voters approved in 2015, as well as new vehicles and equipment for the fire and police departments.
This is the second year of a 10-year plan, and the goal is to get to an increase of 300 new officers over 10 years.
At City Council's request, quality of life bond projects are now on a 10-year rollout plan instead of 15 years. Large projects have been moved up sooner in order to take advantage of current low interest rates.
We looked at it knowing that interest rates were historic low, and if we could maximize and get the money today, we would be able to bring more of the projects and bring them faster and at a cheaper rate.
The budget also includes additional money for animal services.
The initiatives that the council passed back in February to strive to become a no-kill shelter in the next 5 years. There's some increases in cost there, about $1 million or so. Some of the initiatives for their capital and their employees, and hiring additional veterinarians to come in and help.
City employees will also receive a pay raise.
So we made it a priority this year that we need to find a way to build in pay increases for the employees. It was a high priority for the mayor and council last year, and so this budget does that.
There are no cuts to city services. Money will be saved by financing city vehicles and taking advantage of lower fuel costs.
Fuel costs, so we've seen fuel stabilize and the cost of fuel is maintained relatively low, and so we felt that's something we could manage going into the next year. And the other item was the vehicles. So we're still going to purchase the vehicles, we're just going to do a short-term financing. So instead of paying for it all up front, we're going to pay it back over a 7-year time span.
Council and city staff began working on the budget in April and put in many hours to keep the tax rate as low as possible.
Nobody, myself included, wants a tax increase. We understand homeowners some of them want the fixed incomes, and not only the city, but possibly some other school districts and their tax rates increasing. So we're very sensitive to homeowners in El Paso. We want to pass that burden on to them. At the same time, we want to make sure that we're providing the services and the projects that they've asked for.
Even though tax bills are paid to the city, this is where your tax dollars go. 25% to the city of El Paso, 47% to school districts. El Paso County gets 16%, while University Medical Center receives 8% and El Paso Community College collects 4%.
Every budget is difficult.
While this year's budget may have been more challenging than others, Mayor Oscar Leeser says the wants and needs of the community are being met.
I'm very pleased with the hard work that the city manager and his team did, and to make sure that we did give the best budget for the community.
The 2017 budget goes into effect on September 1st. You can find out more about the city's budget by visiting elpasotexas.gov. Until next time, I'm Ricky Saillas for Your City in 5.